What's going on, guys? Wednesday morning. Wednesday. Let's do it. So this morning, you can see stocks that are gapping up this morning. They're on the gapper list. My hair. I haven't even looked in the mirror today. I might have had a big booger on my face. I should probably look in the mirror before I go live on YouTube. But hey, screw it. Screw it. So you can see we got DXR, GNC, NNDM, FOMX, MTSL up there on the top list. The gapper stocks that are gapping up this morning. And yeah, we're looking for some action. Is this strictly stock trading? I think so. I think that's mostly what it is. If you're interested in cryptocurrency, looks like Bitcoin's trying to do something. I'm not going to complain about that. But yeah, just getting started here. Give it a second. Get everybody all in the room before I talk too much. But yeah, you can see the stocks that are gapping up. These are the stocks we're definitely keeping an eye on. You got 1,000 shares of DXR at 910. Oh wow. Oh wow. You really went for it there. Went all in on that one. Do. All right. Let's take a look here. What's hot? What's hot today? So pulling up the charts there. Pulling up the charts there. What we got? We got DXR. Taking a look here at DXR. Only got 32,000 shares traded, but the thing here is that this float is tiny. Really, really tiny. Like under 1 million shares tiny. And you can see back there in March, the stock went from $5 up there to $21 and then has just been crashing down ever since then. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping an eye on this one. I'm going to keep an eye open, see if we can get some volume on it. See what happens there. They've got some news today. Got some news today on DXR. Also, what else we got on the top of the list there? We got NNDM, just kind of going through the gappers. This stock kind of gapping up this morning. It's up 17%. Only 45,000 shares traded so far. So not looking too promising right now. You can see you got a lot of kind of resistance coming up there. 215, 220, 230. A lot of resistance in that kind of area, all the way up there to 240. So we'll see how this one reacts. If it gets some momentum there, gets going, does something today, we'll see. Another stock, MTSL, also kind of gapping up and fading as well. Pre-market high is 249, pulling back down here to 205 right now. And it's got a smaller float as well. Got a little bit smaller float, so we'll see what happens at this $2 area. Like I said, the pre-market high is 250 right now. Looking at the daily chart, this thing likes to pop and then drop. You can see the last couple times that this thing has spiked, it's just fallen right off. But it did have a nice little spike back there in July. It went from $1.45 up there to $6.45. So we'll see what happens if this thing can get some action on it today. Right now, just not really looking too hot. It's got 167,000 shares traded. We'll see if we can get some more volume on it. Kind of just bounce around that 205 area right now, $2 area. And we'll see what happens there. Also, we got GNC this morning. I guess they had some news about they're getting some funding or getting an investor or something going on there. But the stock's up 16%. Got a larger float. Not sure how crazy this stock is going to really move. You can see, but getting over some of that previous resistance there, and we'll see if this can hold and push up above that 460 area. So the pre-market high right now is right there at the 469, 470, which is kind of where that previous resistance is there at the 460. So we'll see what happens. GNC, what else are we looking at? Oh, FOMX. FOMX was watching this one, thinking that it had some potential, but right now just not pulling back there. I mean, not doing it right now. It's got 578,000 shares traded. It's got 34 million share float, so not a huge float, but not a micro-sized float, but still getting a little bit of action on it, but only 500,000 shares traded. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You can kind of see the next resistance is just really from pre-market, 550 area, 588, and that kind of works out exactly on the daily chart. Looking at that previous support turning into resistance, that 550 area turned into resistance here, which was that previous support, and then now you can kind of see a lot of just pressure in this area, this 550 to 620 area. A lot of just kind of supply there. So the problem here is if the stock does start to get momentum, are we going to have people dumping, people who were buying here before? Are they just like, I'm getting out of it, break even? So that'll be, something to think about when we're looking at that one. Looks like DXR pulling down there, 780. That's what happens with this low volume. I don't know. I think there might be a possibility here at open if we get some volume on this to do something crazy. XOG also gapping up this morning up there to the 1070s, pulling back down below $10 again. Painful. MDXG, this is the stock this morning that I really wanted. This was beautiful. It was ready to get hammered, and ended up really trying to get. I wanted to get short, just could not get shares to short really anywhere. And you can see the stock had bad news this morning, and it would have really been a beautiful short there at the $5 area. Now that it's down there to 390, but there's no shares to short. So that's kind of just sometimes what happens, You get these stocks with bad news, but you can't short them. So doesn't really matter. INFN, I'm keeping an eye on this one. I got to pull it up. I got a couple charts that are pulled up there, just keeping an eye on those. A couple of stocks. INFN also gapping down. It's down 27% right now. I'm watching that 450 area. There. See if that holds. Looking for a short opportunity. At open also. Also keeping an eye on Dean Foods. DF. They had earnings come out this morning, and it's there at the 670 area. So I want to see if we can break below that. If you look at the daily chart, there's really no support. No support sitting there. Nothing really going on. So we'll see if that can do something at open. People talking about BOXL. BOXL yesterday making a massive move, making a big move up there to 475. We were talking about it pre-market. Well, we were talking about it. I think we were talking about pre-market. We were talking about BOXL yesterday in the live stream. And you can see from 275 really getting over that $3. Talking about over $3, BOXL would have a good chance to get moving again. And look at that. Broke over $3 and ran all the way there to 475. Big squeeze there. But finally the shorts won. It pushed it all the way back down there to $3. So always interesting to see how these stocks move. Big, huge move. Bam, bam, bam. But look how fast this thing came back down. They say that stocks, go up slowly and they come down really, really fast. And, you take the stairs on the way up. So you got stairs on the way up here, and then it's just an elevator drop right back down there to $3. So definitely interesting. What's up, Emerson? What's up? What's good? So yeah, BOXL. I'm not sure this one really has much left in it. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Keeping an eye on these top gappers. You can see right there, stocks that are gapping up there. Keeping an eye on those. We got NNDM, DXR, pretty much all the stocks we already talked about. And we'll see. You know, it's kind of a waiting game now. Have I ever considered doing a Discord channel? Not that I haven't considered, just not, I don't know. I kind of like the live streams a little bit better. The whole thing for me is I just don't want to get, like locked into like a trading channel, or I mean a trading chat room where I'm like, people are expecting me to be there every day. The nice thing about YouTube is I can just kind of pop up whenever I want, you know, do a little live stream every once in a while, have a little bit of fun. But then when I don't want to, I can just kind of do what I want. Like on Friday, I'm going fishing. So, yeah. What do I think about NSPR? Oh, man. What do I think about NSPR? I don't know. Let me look at this chart. Oh, it's looking bad. Looking really bad. Looking clearly beautiful. I want to be buying the dip here on NSPR. Just kidding. Just kidding. Do not buy the dip here. You can see NSPR from $9. I think this was that a reverse split or something? It had to be something there. Now I'm back down to 23 cents. Not sure. If you're holding that one, this could be a bad one to hold. What's good? What's good, Zay? VSEL. People asking about VSEL. Should you short it? Let's look at it. A little red to green move, kind of bouncing around there after hours yesterday. I don't know. I like to see maybe see VSEL pop up to that 1725 area and see if we get denied there once again. That would be my opportunity, or at least my game plan. That $17.25, $17 area. Looking for that to get retested. And then look for a short opportunity into that resistance. Looks like Solo just got halted. Did that just get halted there? Just popped up on the halted scanner. So we got Solo with some news coming out. And looks like it's halted pending news. So we'll see what happens there. MTSL. Got 176,000 shares traded. Got the float. Got a 2 million share float. So Alejandro, not sure about the post and screenshot. You can send me the screenshots, and maybe I'll for tonight. If you guys want, if you're a part of the member. If you're a member of the channel, if you have some trades you want to take a look at, talk about tonight, take some screenshots and send me an email. It's info@plandaytradeprofit.com. The email is in the description as well. You can post up that screenshot. We'll talk about it tonight. 4 o'clock, we're doing the first ever member only live stream. It's gonna be fun. So it's kind of answering questions, doing whatever you guys want. We'll just talk. We'll just talk about whatever needs to be done. Q&A, baby. Q&A. Not sure. There's only 173 people in the live stream right now. I guess nobody, I guess after yesterday, losing money, everyone's like, I'm not going back to that live stream. Damn. Depressing. How do we go from 900 yesterday to only 181? Wow. Getting crushed. 4 p.m. tonight. 4 p.m. You got to make sure that you're a member of the channel. Solo still was halted. People asking about it. Halted there. 240. It's got pending news. Pending news. DXR kind of bouncing around here, but still the volume just not there. You can see these candles. You got 300 shares, 900 shares, 100 shares. You got about a 50-cent spread right now. Hey, Ali. Nice. Yesterday, G-Sky. If you remember, if you were here for the live stream yesterday, G-Sky was down here buying the dip. I bought the dip about 5 minutes too early. Bought the dip 5 minutes too early, and everybody in the live stream thought I was an idiot. They thought I was an idiot, and look at that move from the 860s up there to 970. Obviously not the best move ever. Not bragging about it, but we were close. I was really close to that turning point. This was a little early there. So nice little bounce back there on that stock, G-Sky. What's my opinion on MTSL? My opinion right now is this thing looks like it likes to pop and then drop, pop and then drop. So we got to be careful today. We'll see if it can hold that $2 area. Pre-market high is 249. Got 184,000 shares traded. And yeah, we'll see if this thing can get going there. Can get going there. VTVT. What's up with VTVT? This morning, it's got 11,000 shares traded. There at the 278 area, little tiny gap up. Looking like we got some support there at the 240s right now, kind of holding. And you can see kind of this downward trend, but it's kind of flattening off there. Looking like it might want to break out and maybe get back above $3. That $3 is going to be that next kind of resistance, that whole dollar. And then we've also kind of got that previous resistance kind of bouncing that $3 area before. We got the EMAs, got everything kind of just right in that area. So we'll see if this can break out of this kind of downward trend there and get above $3 again. I have not made any trades today. I know it's weird, right? Trust me. I've been looking, I've been trying, but yesterday, after yesterday's debacle, I'm just telling myself, I'm waiting and watching. If I don't take a trade today, I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm going to wait for the opportunity where it's just like too good to jump in there. If a stock is halted, why do I watch it? Obviously, if a stock's halted, it means something's going on there. You might get a volatility halt. You might get a stock with news that gets halted. So that's kind of what we're watching. Anytime a stock is halted, there's probably a good chance there's going to be some volatility after the halt. Yeah, I think this morning really pre-market would have been, the trade for me would have been this here on MDXG. Just could not get any shares, just short. Stock's got bad news. It got stuck there at the 480s. And this morning pre-market around 8 o'clock, I was looking for that push back up there towards $5. But again, just could not get shares. So really got one of those things. I could have loaded the boat up there. Coulda, shoulda, woulda kind of thing. But you can see MDXG down there 390 now. That would have been a beautiful, beautiful little short opportunity. So yeah, a couple stocks moving around this morning. Like I said, I'm keeping an eye on DF, Dean's Foods. They got bad earnings. We'll see if this thing holds the 670 area. It's holding it right now pre-market, kind of what I'm going to be watching there at open. If we get that breakdown below 670. Do I use any free scanners? I'm not using any free scanners. I'm using trade ideas. You can see the stocks that are gapping up this morning. Those are the gappers. These are stocks with smaller floats that I'm looking for. This is kind of, I'm fine-tuned this. I got smaller float stocks. I think it's set to like $30 and below. And then also, I think the minimum shares is like 50,000 or maybe 10,000. I got to look at that, actually. I think it's 10,000. TTNP, JJ. I don't know what you're going to tell you. It's 40 cents. Not really doing much. I always wonder when people are like shouting out names and stuff, if they're like, are you guys trading this? Are you trading this, JJ? Are you trying to trade TTNP there? I don't know. I don't know what the process there is. So DXR just right around the $8 area, looking like it wants to do something, but There's no volume there. And then FOMX up there to $5.93 pre-market, and then back down there to $5 right now. So interesting to see that that move like that. XOG back right at that $10 area, popping up there, kind of filling the gap on the chart there. You got that resistance, kind of a lot of resistance in that area. So now it's like, where's that support at? If we do break below that $10 area, you know, where's going to be the next support? Looking like it's not until really down here in the $9 area. So could be set up for a really nice short here if we can get it just right. See if this $10 area turns into resistance, and then looks for a short opportunity there. Randy S. For the love of God, how do you add where your trades are? You go into, you right click, you go to study configuration, you go to there to price candle, right? Price candle, show trades, show orders. Click, click. Boom. You'll have him. It'll pop up there. There's a video on my channel talking about the level 2 ladder bracket for DayTrader Pro. Hit that old search button later on. Hit the search button. You'll find it really quickly and easily. FOMX, just right there, that 515 area. LMFA, 25,000 shares traded down there at the $2 area. It's bouncing around. Not really much going on there so far. You can see kind of just a lot of resistance in that area, that 210 area. So we'll see if we get that pop over 210 area, I guess I should say. When's the giveaway? The giveaway's coming, baby. I'm using SpeedTrader broker. DXR, all in. All in DXR. No trades yet. No trades just yet. You can see no trades yet. See if we get some action. Yeah, the problem is there's probably the food delivery guy is gonna call me as soon as the market opens. I know it. He's going to. Got AMD kind of bouncing back here. Down there, big gap down after the earnings, and then bouncing back $16 up there to 21 now. So kind of trying to fill that gap. I got that gap up there to $23 area. So looking like it wants to fill that gap. Looking like it. Wyco. Bouncing around. Wyco bouncing around this morning. This stock's been bouncing around for a couple days now, but I think after that big move back there in September, just seems like it's just nothing but kind of bounces on the way back down. So got to be careful. Wyco, maybe it bounces around there. Maybe it bounces. No, it's not a food delivery like that, Chris. It's a meal prep service. I'm trying to bulk up, hitting the proteins hard, baby. All paleo diet. I'm on that paleo protein diet. So MTSL kind of holding that 206 area right now, 205. We'll see if we get some more volume. Only 200,000 shares traded so far. Yeah, I think Lyco and the MDXG is getting delisted, so that was some of the stuff going on there. INFN holding that 450 area. Trying to look at the stocks that are gapping down. Seems there's some short plays here. AKRX the other day was kind of bouncing around, looking like now down to the 650s. Got some support there at the 650s right now. You can see 650 area kind of bouncing support. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. There's a couple stocks that are setting up here. A couple stocks setting up, but we're just going to see if we get more volume on them first. That's the plan here. How tall am I? I'm 6'1", baby. 6'1". 6'1", 192 pounds, and ready to rumble. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my face probably gotten a lot skinnier over the last couple months. I think I've lost almost 30 pounds. Close to 30 pounds. It's crazy. Just by standing up day trading. It's the greatest workout ever. You know, it keeps your heart racing. Get the intensity, cardio. I'm just standing here for hours and just losing weight. Yeah, and my dad said you're not a real man unless you're 200 pounds. So I'm going to get back above 200 pounds. I'm going to lean down, get my body fat down, and then I'm going to start bulking, baby. We're going to bulk. Trying to look like Daniel Craig and James Bond, you know? That's my goal. I'm going to be the next James Bond. DXR. I'm just keeping an eye on this one because, like I said, it's got a really, really small float. I mean, micro-sized float. It's got under 800,000 shares in the float. And this thing, if it gets a bid, if it gets people popping on it, gets some volume, you throw 100,000 shares at this stock, it's going to go to the moon. Somebody tries, if this thing really starts moving, it's going to just be bam, 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 and gone. You can see on the daily chart how that works. Back there in March, going from $5, and then this day went from $8 up to $21. So it's a setup for a pretty solid move if it can get going there. You can see almost a very similar move back there in March. This big spike, a little bit of a pullback, and then kind of ripping. So you can kind of see, that similar move from $5 up there to $9, pulling back down there, 625, kind of consolidating there, and then we'll see if this thing can get moving again. INGN. Oof. Getting hammered this morning from $192 down there to $148. Beautiful. FTR. Someone is really excited about FTR. FTR is down 16%. We'll see what happens there, but right now it's kind of slowing down. Not doing it for us. NNDM still on top of the gapper list. Look, that's kind of sad that the biggest gapper today is only 15%. This could be bad. This could be a bad sign. DXR just not having the volume there. It's pulling right back down. Look at the volume on these candles, though. You got 200 shares right there. You got 2,000 shares on that little thing. And you got 500 shares there. So, tricky. Tricky to say the least. Now, we do have the ask is starting to come back down below. It was at one point, it was like a 50-cent spread. So, the spread getting a little bit tighter there. You can see these are stocks that are gapping up this morning. The gapper list. gapping list there. Have I ever used the swing trade bot? I've not ever used any bots. And do I hold overnight? Yes. There'll be some opportunities where I'll hold overnight. If a stock really has a strong kind of close, strong after hours, I'll look for opportunity to go long sometimes overnight, depending on the stock and all that fun stuff. So you never know. Should you use a swing trade bot? I don't know. I don't know about. I can't really give you advice on that. I never used it. Don't really know. Normally those programs and stuff aren't always the best programs. XOG right there at the $10 area. Like I said earlier, kind of looking at this for a possible short opportunity as it spiked up there this morning. Pre-market 1077, pulled back down there really quickly down there to 990 now, and now it's just kind of sitting there at $10. Got this big gap in the chart, kind of filled the gap there, and looking like there's just not really much support in terms of what's going on there. And we'll see at open kind of where this ends up. Like I said, I want to keep an eye on that $10 area for a possible short there. Do I buy pre-market? It depends really on the stock. Sometimes I'll buy before the market opens and then look for an opportunity. INFN breaking down a little bit here. Not really loving that. So you got DXR just not doing it either. Just pulling back down there. 756 now. $7.56 down there. Just not doing it. I was hoping that this would have some action on it today with that small float, looking for some volatility. We got CGC, the weed stocks today, making some moves. Looking like CGC trying to do something here. Going to be running into a lot of just previous supply, previous bag holders, and all that. Jay Chow. I'm terrible with names. If I say your name wrong, sorry about that. But welcome to the Elite Members Society. The Elite Day Trading Member Society. That's what we're going to start calling it. Do I think weed stocks will dump because of earnings? I don't know about all that. All right, so let's go back through the list really quickly, try to get a game plan going here. So MTSL kind of holding that $2 right now, holding there at the $2. Let's see if this will do something there at open. Looks like there's a lot of just kind of sellers sitting there at the $2, $2.10 area. HPR was a little stock that's kind of gapping up this morning. Also getting a huge seller there at 516 right now. So that's interesting. DXR pulling down there below $8. We'll see what happens here at open. We'll see. And then FOMX was a stock that gapped up this morning. Up there to 593 now, back down there below $5. So just not having any action. And like I said, DXR not having any volume. So it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one, It's one of those days where it's just tricky. And right now, DXR just kind of getting stuck there at the 780s. So only 45,000 shares traded. Got to be careful. Nick Rabung in the house. What's up? Welcome. David, I know DXR has no volume. I know. Eric, not really sure. Maybe in the future, what I was thinking, we'll kind of figure it out how it's going to evolve. I really have no idea, what's going to kind of how it's all going to evolve and what it's going to become. MTSL, they're at $2 still. This stock is the stock that's on top of the gapper list right now. So I'm thinking a lot of people are going to be keeping an eye on it. We'll see if this kind of break out of this downward trend we got going on here. We got that downward trend there. So let's see if this thing can pop out of that and show some strength there at open. And we'll see what happens. Pablo, you got to hit the join button. There's a little join button somewhere on your screen. If you're on your phone, if you're on a mobile device, a lot of times you have problems being able to see that. So you might have to get on a desktop to do that. MDXG now down there to 376. Catching a little bit of a bid, but wow. That was a sell-off if I ever seen one. CRON, chronic. Do you want to? We call it chronic or crone? Crone. You can see up there at 960. Yesterday, the high of day was at 960 area, so we're gonna have that area there to watch over that 960. Look for an opportunity on CRON. I'm definitely keeping an eye on XOG. Like I said, I want to see if this thing can get stuck there at the $10 area. What else we got? GNC was moving around this morning. And then I've got basically got INFN, I got GNC, FOMX, DF, HPR, and MTSL pulled up that I'm watching in terms of on other charts. So I've got a whole nother monitor with all the different charts that I'm watching. So that's what we're keeping an eye on here. I want to see what happens here at XOG right there at open. See if we can get this pop. A little bit of a trap there. Get a little bull trap. See if this does a little bull trap. Bull trapping, baby. Here we go. Market open. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm not sure we're going to get a bull trap here. Looks like it might just be stuck right there. Oh, we're getting something. A little bit of bounce. Got SRCI kind of bouncing around as well. Up there towards 870. And then MTSL washing out there at open, pushing it back up. They're trying to get above that 210 now. Got ODP popping up on the scanner, not doing much. Back over here to MTSL. All right, so there's that bounce we were looking for. Breaking out of that downward trend there. Let's see if we can get this, get moving here. Looking for a bit of a pullback. I like to get a pullback, a little washout down that 206 area. See that 206 area turn into support, solid support there. There she goes, 220 now, 220. Pushing up there. I've not bought yet. You'll see when I buy. You'll see when I buy. There'll be just looking for a pullback here on MTSL. Limit order for sure. All right, MTSL, oh man. Back up there at 224 now. Was looking at that 212 area. Looks like there's just a decent amount of selling pressure right here. Got EVRI halted there with only 6,000 shares traded, pushing up into that resistance. So you can see on the scanner here, got EVRI. Now it's reopened up. Not really sure why it was halted so quickly there. Also got CPE halted as well on the down. Looks like it's on the downside, I guess. Back up here to MTSL. She's bouncing, boys. There she goes, breaking out of that downward trend. Up there at 230. The pre-market high is up there at 250. Let's see what this does here. I can see, let's get one more little bit of pullback on this, but I'm not really liking all that selling pressure there at the top of that candle there. Some indecision there. Indecision coming in there. You can see on the daily chart, kind of looking for that break over that 240 area being kind of our next big resistance there. So see what happens here. What else we got here popping up? Keeping an eye on the scanner for you guys. Looks like HPR doing a little bounce from the $5 area up there to $5.40 now. Getting moving. Got some resistance coming up here at the 560 area. Let's see, over 550. Looking for a bit of a pullback here. MTSL looking for a little bit more consolidation here. I feel like it's getting top heavy. Getting a little top heavy there. Got PDLI popping up there, 272 now. Got 245,000 shares traded. Look at the daily chart here. I got some resistance coming up there, 275. Let's see if this will get going. It just seems like there's a lot of just kind of resistance pushing up there towards that whole dollar, that $3 area. I am currently not in any trades. You'll see on the screen, it'll show up here when I'm in on the trade. So MTSL bouncing there up to 234 now. MTSL really looking like the only thing right now that's got the momentum. But I don't want to be buying right here, right into that resistance. So I'm going to wait and see if we can break over that resistance and then kind of turn that resistance into support there. So let's see if we can get that push here. MDXG bouncing around there from the 380s up there to 440 after gapping down this morning. And we got GNC with a big old washout there at open. Look at that, from 445 down there to 395. Bouncing back up there, 450 now. Still kind of low volume on that stock right now. So we'll see. And then also got G-Sky kind of bouncing around that 930, 950 right now, bouncing there. DXR looking like it wants to do something, but just not having any volume there. Getting a little bit more volume here. Got 200,000 shares traded. Let's see if we can get some more volume on this first. And then XOG doing that little, like a bull trap there, getting over that $10 resistance. I'm just going to keep an eye on MTSL here. So there we go, over that 240. The pre-market high is 244, so I want to see break over that pre-market high and then, wait, well, no, 249 is pre-market high. So we'll get over that 250 and then look for that move. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, pre-market high is 249. The current market day high is 248. There you go. Eugene hitting XOG. XOG kind of looking like it's just not really made up its mind which way it wants to go right now. DXR finding some support down there at the 710 area, but still the volume on this thing right now, only 241,000 shares traded. Volume just not coming in there on that. I was hoping we get, a lot more volume. We need some serious volume to get moving on this thing because you got, 7,000 shares traded on these candles. It's just not enough volume to really do what we needed to do. So, problems. PDLI 274 pushing up there, popping up on the scanner as well again. The stock here, DNR, just going lower. Looks like it was halted earlier. Now it's getting crushed. MDXG getting the bounce here. Nice. From 380 up there to 470 now. Let's pop over 250 here on MTSL. I think we can get over 250. Might get a nice little push up there towards $3. Need some FOMO. Need some FOMO here. Where's the FOMO at? Come on, baby. Let's break over 1,000 watchers. If you're watching right now, do not tune away. Just leave it up there. Leave it up there. Let's do it. Let's break over $1,000. MTSL. Look at that. BIP making $199 on MTSL. Nice, nice, nice. I'm kind of upset because this morning, the breakout, that was the entry here. Down there at the $2, which is a little too greedy. A little too greedy on the entry there. So MTSL pulling back down there 237. See if we can get filled here at 239. Oh, come on. Come on. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Oh, it did it to me. Not getting filled there. PDLI pop up there 281 now, getting some more volume on it. Let's see what happens there at the $3 area. I got to pull it up here, keeping an eye on it. Over $3 maybe on PDLI. Look at the daily chart here. Still a lot of kind of resistance and issues, I feel like, in this area. Even, you know, over $3, we got just a lot of resistance coming up there. So we got to be careful on PDLI there. And make sure that we're not buying into that resistance. MTSL looking like it's, ooh, there's that breakdown. Definitely not trying to buy this dip. Not trying to pull a move like yesterday. Haha, nope. Not today, boys. Not today. You ain't going to get me today, Mr. Market. Not today, boys. So MTSL over 250, I think I'll get a lot of people kind of chasing it, getting some buyers stepping in there. So we'll see if this thing can, if we can do it there. I think that break over 250 will definitely bring in some chasers, get some chasers for sure. Looking to jump there. Got JONE here popping up there. Look at the daily chart here. This thing likes to pop and drop as well. Up there at 320 next resistance there. And kind of 330 area. Why don't I short MTSL? I don't have any shares to short on MTSL first off. And then also, yeah, just kind of no shares to short there. No shares to short, no shorts for me kind of thing, you know? The solo still halted. All right. Got LC gapping down there. JONE not having the volume right there. Not having the volume. 935 people watching. Let's see if we can break over 1,000. Come on. Let's do it. Over 1,000 and we're going to do something crazy. I'm going to do something crazy. Like buy a stock. I'm going to do something crazy here. Actually, if we break over 1,000 people watching today, I'm going to give away 1 month of trade ideas free to some lucky watcher. So let's do it. Come on. I don't really get paid. Like, it's not like if I break over 1,000 viewers, I won't get paid more money. It's just I don't think we've broken over 1,000 people just yet. It's kind of it's my goal right now, my milestone. You know, we got to break over 1,000 here. All right, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused, Patrick. Stay focused. So FOMX also this morning, big gap up and then just selling off there. What are we keeping an eye on? XOG. XOG just kind of stuck right there at that 10, but making that lower high there. So that's kind of a good sign if you're a bear. Making that lower high after pushing up there at open. Let's see what kind of happens at that $10 area right now. It's not that I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to stream every single day. It's more so just the fact that streaming just takes up a lot of time. If that makes any sense, it's just like a very time-intensive thing. So there's that breakdown. Let's see what happens here. 985 on XOG if it's gonna bounce. 985. Get back up there one more time. I want to be a short here on XOG, but I just want to make sure I get a good entry there. I don't have a job. I don't have a job, man. My only job is YouTube, baby. Patrick Whelan Enterprises. Patrick Whelan Enterprises. BOXL up there to 350 now. Looking like it wants to do something here. Looking for a bit of a pullback here. Love from India. Oh, there's that pop. Over 350. Up there to 360 now. Let's see if we get a little pullback here. I'm still looking for my pullback. PDLI. Also moving up there. Looking for that break over $3. That's my kind of entry, that area on PDL. I want to see that thing break over $3. BOXL up there at 365 now. Just green, green, green. Look at that 5-minute chart. It's just one big green candle. One big green candle there. MTSL gone. Down there at 220 now. Come on. Come on. BCTR doing something here. Low volume still. Pop them on the scanner. What is that? Just popped up out of nowhere there. BCTR up there to $10 from $8. That's up 22%. Only 200,000 shares traded. Interesting. Interesting. Looking for my entry here on BOXL. Not sure we're going to get it. Oh, there's that pullback on BOXL here. That was the touch. I don't know. I don't really like. I'm kind of skeptical of BOXL right now just because of yesterday. This big drop there. I mean, that was a massive drop. There's something going on there. Some manipulation. Something weird going on with BOXL. Not really sure that it's going to keep going. I'd be scared. This thing is going to just crash again. So, yeah, I don't think the lag is not me. I think maybe it's not me. It might be you guys. It's definitely not me. I don't know. My internet's, I feel like it's working pretty good right now. Too many people pulling the bandwidth. So MTSL getting denied there. XOG making that move lower now. Woo. We're live on YouTube right now. We got over 900 people watching. You got to tune in. It's fun. It's awesome. There it is. YouTube can't do it. YouTube. We're live on YouTube. Hitting up the Instagram story. IG story, baby. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, you should definitely follow me on Instagram. It's fun. I feel like I post some pretty funny stuff. I try to, at least. PDLI. All right. PDLI 285 now there. We got Wriggle. Wriggle popping up here on the scanner now. Wriggle up there to 318. 320 next resistance there. And then after that, we got some resistance coming up there at the 360s. So our IGL, nice little bounce from the 290s up there to 318 right now. Looking a little top heavy, though. Looking a little top heavy here. And the volume just isn't really there as well. So a couple things playing against it. Look at that. Oh, fuck. I screwed the pooch right there, boys. Screwed the pooch. There it is. Dean's Foods. DF. I totally forgot about it. I had to pull it up on the chart down below, and I totally forgot about it. And look at it now. From 671 down there to 617. That was my short of the day. We talked about this earlier this morning pre-market, looking for that breakdown. And there it is. Down there to 617 now. Ugh. Painful. Painful. BOXL bouncing, trying to get back up there to the high of day. High of day is 365. And we'll see if this can do something here. Why are all my picks between $2 and $10? It's just really this type of stocks I trade. It's what my scanner is all set up for. You can see the scanner there. These are the stocks that are moving around. I got SSY just popping up there on the scanner. I got RIGL on the top there. And a couple stocks that were halted earlier that are popping up there on the halted scanner down below. So a couple things moving. BOXL right now looking like it's trying to find some support here. Like I said yesterday, having this big, huge, massive drop from 481. That is not natural. This is not a natural move. Stocks do not move like this unless there's something, clearly going on there. If there's something going on that nobody knows about, there's somebody doing something, manipulating that stock. This stock should not have dropped from 481 down there to $3 in what, less than an hour. So got to be suspect about those types of stocks. If something like that's happening, got to be interested. DVMT halted. I don't know what's going on there. IVC this morning bouncing around there. Nice little pop up there to 820, pulling back down there to 760 now. Trying to stay on it here. But it's almost 10 o'clock and I haven't had a trade yet, so honestly, I don't think there's really been a day where I didn't trade in the first hour, and I ended up making money. It's kind of a bad sign. PDLI looking like it wants. It's trying to get over that 290. You're staying in Chicago. I don't know. I've never been to Chicago, but hey, have fun. That's what you should be doing. Having fun, baby. PDLI trying to break over that 290. 291 is the high of days so far. GLUU, good short. Somebody just called out. Okay. Not sure why you think it's a good short, but hey, more power to you. No shares are short for me, but nice little move this morning from $7 up there to $7.85. It's like we're getting these stocks that are moving. We're getting some decent stocks, that are moving, but the volume just really isn't there. You get these little moves. It's just hard. It's hard to trade these stocks like that. It's just difficult. Oh my baby Jesus. Look at that. DF down there to 595 now. That was a short right there, boys. That was it. Talked about it pre-market. Had the plan. Just got too distracted. And look at it now down there below $6. So, and it never even bounced on the way down. That's the most beautiful part about it. It just went from $6.70 to $6 with never really even coming back to test anything. It was just a little bit of consolidation there to $6.40, a little bit of $6.25, and then bam, gone. Just gone. What's G-Sky up to? G-Sky up there, $9.52 this morning, pulling back down there to $9, bouncing around again. I'm not gonna mess with that stupid thing. MTSL kind of bouncing there, kind of bouncing around there. 5-minute chart looking a little bit better there. KTOS just green there. Oh, my neck. I'm going to look at BOXL over 350 for opportunity to go long. See if we can get that push back up there to high of day. Kind of getting tight right now. Let's see if we can't get this to break over 350 there. Well, there's my pop. That happened quickly. That escalated quickly. Well, I got left on the train station, right at the bus station there. I got left there. There she goes. Let's see if we get a new high a day here, 365. Mr. D, you didn't tell me. I told you. I just said a minute ago that I was looking to enter BOXL for the break over 350. And there it is. Up there to 370 now. Coming up here. Told me. Told you. What do I gotta use Twitch for? What's wrong with YouTube? Ugh, come on. My back. My back. It's breaking. Oh, 385 now. This is... Ivan, you can donate money right here on YouTube. You don't need to go on Twitch to donate. There it is, the break over 350. We're looking for that break over 350 there. Just that pop, right? So, bam. That's what we were looking for. Just didn't get it. Did not get it. Look at it, 390. BOSL. Taking profit 390 on MTSL. Man, you sold your shares at 390 on MTSL. That's awesome. I hope you're talking about BOXL. So there it is. Just get that nice consolidation there. Consolidating, and then getting that pop right over 350, all the way up there to 390 now. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Missing out on my entry there, and you know, it happens. It happens. I'll take it. I'll take it. There's that pullback. Got to be careful on this thing. Like I said, I do not trust this thing by any means. I do not. I don't trust it. I do not trust you, Boxel. MTSL over 250 now. There she goes. She's doing it. There's our break over 250. That was weird how the volume just kind of disappeared there for a minute, and now it's back. Look at that. Nice work. Zay getting in there at 349 on BOXL, getting out at 387. Beautiful. Beautiful. Looks like DXR are trying to pop back up there and do something. Look at that. Pop from $7.50 up there to $8. Up there to 8 now, DXR. BOXL having some nice volatility there. Trading conservative today. This move right here, this was my my entry right there, 350. That break over 350, that would have been the move for me. It's not going to chase it now. Sitting here looking at MTSL about buying this dip here. XOG back up there, 10.15. think? I think we get to do this 10-15 area. Old Dean's Foods down there below $6. She's gone. It's getting hot in here. BOXL getting up there to $4 now. The high of day so far is $3.91, $3.98. Up there to $4. Oh, God. David Kwan. Warren Buffett. Reborn. Told me to buy at $225. He told me. He said, buy $225. No. Warren Buffett's dead. The Warren Buffett that's alive in the world right now is just a robot. He's not real. You see a lot of selling pressure at the tops of these candles, 5-minute candles, selling pressure on the tops of these candles on BOXL. So playing it safe there. Might be the top. Might be the top. PDLI up there, 294. Got JONE popping around there, just not having the volume. Not having the volume there. I don't know. I don't trust BOXL, and I don't want to really trade it after kind of missing out on that beautiful entry earlier. This would have been my entry. Now every entry after that is just pushing my luck. So I'm just gonna play it safe on that one. DXR trying to pop. Not really sure. I don't know why it's so hot in here right now. Honestly, I don't know why it's so hot in here. What would have been the entry on BOXL? The entry would have been this consolidation here, breaking over that 350. I was looking to buy at 351 was kind of my entry, and just didn't get filled. It pops right over 350 and got up there. I think like right to like 355, 360 right away. So just didn't have the entry there. MTSL up there 272 now. Just let you guys see the scanner, what I'm looking at, what's popping up there, and all of that. All that fun stuff. So we'll see what's going to happen. What's going to happen here? It's not happening right now. It's just not happening right now. Keeping an eye on everything I can. I got my eyes on everything. There it is. MTSL 280 now. 285. Now we're ramping up. Now we're getting some action here. Look for this break over $3. Let's see if we can get that break over 3 here in a second. I'd like to see this break over $3 on MTSL. Not sure about XOG at this point. It's kind of stuck in that range right now. And then just might not go anywhere. I might just kind of sit in that area and not do anything. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, you want to tune in tonight, 4 p.m. If you're a member, don't forget. We're doing the little member chat later on today. If you have some stuff you want to talk about, questions and all that fun stuff, you want to talk about some trades and all that, you can tune in 4 p.m. But you got to be a member. No offense to everybody who's not a member, but it's just how it goes. You know, capitalism, baby, capitalism. You pay money, you get services. 4 p.m. Eastern. There you go. David Kwan. He's... there's a little join button on the channel. It should pop up on the stream, actually. Should be a little join button. We'll see. If you're on a mobile, it might be... I think it's easier if you're on desktop. Just watching MTSL here. See if we can get that break over $3. Hey, David in the house. What's good? What's good? Let's see. MTSL over 3. It's what I'm watching right here. See if we can get that that action. I'm flat. Jesse Brown, I'm flat. No trades as of yet. We'll see here in a second if we get this trade on MTSL. Get this break over $3. Ever have that feeling the market doesn't like you? Yeah, I've had that feeling a couple times. Trying to get filled here on MTSL, looking for an entry. See if we get a little bit of a washout here. Got some sellers sitting there. Jumping there at 3. Get this quick push. Pop back up there. Oh, I got 4,000 shares. Nice. I thought I got 2,000. Shit me. Get back above $3 here. Got a buyer sitting there, 295 right now. Looking for this to ramp up. Get a little squeeze going there. Looking for a quick pop. Nope, not happening. Give it a second here, see if we can bounce off the 290s. See if we can get some consolidation there, 290s. If it's a push back above 3 pretty quickly here. Getting some buyers stepping in there at 290s. Let's see if we can get some volume. Another spike in volume. Just pop up there. Getting some sellers just stacking up there. Could turn into a nice little squeeze if we can get through all that 290s. Get back above 3, get a nice little squeeze going. Somebody's buying there, 290s. Nope, she's gone. And just like that. Let me see if we can get a little pop off the 20 EMA. And she's gone. Fuck me. Gotta love it. Big seller there, 282 now. I don't really want to add to this. I didn't really plan on buying 4,000 shares. That was a little hiccup. Ugh. Looking for this to get back above 290. Try to consolidate here. Get above that EMA right there. Might have one more chance to get back above $3. This can push. Volume still low. Not getting a ton of volume on this sell-off, so waiting for it to come back up. Getting some buyers stepping up there. We're going to give it a little time. Give a little time here. Liking the 5-minute chart. Still keeping that trend on the 5-minute chart here. Get this pop over 295. Get the squeeze going here. Big seller sitting at 295 right now, holding it down. Let's see if we can get this. The make or break moment. The make or break moment here. The make or break moment. And she's gone. Give it a second. Give it a second here. We might get a little fake out. This has got to happen right here. It's got to push. If it's going to do it, it's got to do it. Right here, right now. A little bit of a volatility there. Not doing it. See if this 280 holds here. It's not holding. It's gone. Need a better pop. Nope. It's gone. Just like that. Dun, 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 dun. Just trying to get a little bit better fill, but not getting it. I'm going to take it there, 271. There you go. Kind of is what it is. Taking $1,000 loss again today. Fun. Fun stuff. All right, so I think I'm going to be done for the day. I'm going to walk away there. Should have taken the smaller loss. It's just being greedy. Just being greedy there. No real, no excuse. Just being greedy. Like I said, I wasn't really planning on getting 4,000 shares there. There's that bounce back I was looking for. A little bit better of an entry out there, but ended up just cutting it off. Just dropped. Got me. Got me good. Now, you know what's going to happen now. It's going to pop back up there to $3 now that it's found that support, 270s. Fuck it. $1,000. There's in the hole right there. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out there. And thanks everybody for watching. Everybody for giving me shit. Giving me shit there. Nobody to blame but myself this morning on MTSL. So there it is. Showing you guys my winners. Showing you guys my losers. And kind of is what it is. Bought the top. I'll put up the scanner here. You guys can check that out for a little bit. And yeah, we good. We out of here. I've had that feeling a couple times. MTSL looking for an inch. Get a little bit of washout here. Got some sellers sitting there. But there at 3. Oh, I got 4,000 shares. Nice. I thought I got 2,000. 4,000 shares. Nice. I thought I got 2,000. Shit me.